Hello and welcome back. Right, we are absolutely skint. It is, yeah, we are actually. Now I'm a little bit worried about this. If this is the end of the third crop of sugarcane, I've never done sugarcane to the last year, so I don't know what happens. Now we've only had 2 harvests. I was always told it was 3, so I don't know whether this just disappears, the sugarcaney type look. I've never done it, and obviously FS22 is new as well. Now we've planted, yeah, sugar beet. Why did that say sugarcane? We're skint because obviously we bought, we have increased our loan and bought field 38. So, well, that's what I was going to do, isn't it? Yeah. Field 38 we are literally going to make into a grass field, but right now, did we take any contracts on? Remind me. No. Let's renew contracts and see if we get any nice fertilizer ones or... Ooh. Field 6. And it's allowed us to keep it. Excellent. Okay, let's go and get that done. Where is our fertilizer? Where's the Rex? Is it? It is there. Okay, let's go and do this. This will get. Hopefully, if this brings enough money, we might be able to do the planting on the. Did I? No, I didn't. I'm unsure as to what to do. If this fails, and it is the last year of, I could plant field 39 with sugarcane. If that fails, I could then plant grass in that. But if I do this the wrong way round, if I just plant grass in that, then truthfully speaking, and this does fail, if it doesn't, push comes to shove, then I've got this for 1 more year and I'm going to get an awful lot of sugar cane, which we're in the sugar business, it's not going to hurt for 1 year. So, and if this is the last year for this, the coming year, then it'll fail and that one will be the beginning of the next one, and then we can literally take field 40 out and then do at our leisure, move our sugar business, as I said, up to this side. I'm trying to think box clever. So let's go up there, and I reckon that's what we're going to do. Did I check what was on special today? I would imagine I did, but for the life of me I cannot remember. Ooh, if we hadn't bought our sprayer. What a bargain. You can't always wait for the bargains, I know that. But I'm going to do this manually. 6, I'm trying to think. I know where it is. It's on the very far left. Let's see if I'm right. This is without looking at the map. See if I can remember what I've learnt. Yes. So if this works out the wrong way round, we could always rip the field up that we have got and put grass down. Struggle a little bit with this, especially up the hill bits here. I can't remember. Wow, I can't believe we're down to 1,139. Talk about bad. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. I seriously think what we will do is we shall lease the billets. Oh, mind you, that's going to absolutely eat us out of house and home for how much it's going to cost, because that is a lot bigger than the field that we've got in sugarcane in at present. So that is serious. Whoa! Totally lost traction, and thank goodness that driver was going around that way, or I would have been involved in a serious smash-up. Yes, I mean, it's a hard decision to make, because I don't know what happens to sugarcane, but we will have missed the planting window for sugarcane, whereas grass can be planted later on. But I may well end up with 2 sugarcane fields, which I don't suppose is the end of the world, but we're going to have so much sugarcane coming out of our ears that we're going to need to store some. Mind you, I suppose I can be clever and use the silos, the railroad silos. It's sort of free storage. I know it's cheeky, but to be honest, a poor farmer, you've got to be cheeky, and I'm not afraid to be cheeky. I've also been debating whether or not I like to show everything on my Let's Plays, but I'm seriously thinking I can see a slight flaw in that when there are repetitive tasks. Like obviously, I think I've said a few times that I've made the change from storing to selling because I think it'd be too boring me grabbing that out and showing that every time, which I think it would be. The thing is, I'm not sure people would care if I still did storing but then showed screenshots of me taking with the date on of when we took that to the sale point and sold it at a proper price. I think people would be quite happy with that. If anyone does feel that that is the wrong decision, please, you know, tell me in the comments, because I think that's probably is wise to do that. We make double the amount of money, and to be honest, we could go from scratching a living to actually making a good living, which we should be doing. We've got a big production, so let me just check this. It should be field 5. Oh no, this is field 6. Okay. Now we want to go crossways rather than up and down. To get the bottom done though first. Yes, I seriously think that is probably the best decision rather than wow, the spread on this is absolutely amazing. Now then, let's go crossways rather than truly totally up. Let's spin around, then we can do crossways rather than slightly out. It's good, but it's not that good. Yeah, we'll cut across. No, actually, I think that's a mistake because we can come back down the field, but getting up the field is what we're difficult. If we zigzag and go straight to the corner where we're facing now, and then turn left, we should zigzag, and then we'll work across the top of the field, and then we'll fill in the parts coming back down that we've missed by doing the zigzags. I know it's a little bit of an obscure way of doing things, but I'm just trying to cut by going down as much as possible. Cutting across. Right, let's actually not waste fertiliser though. This should at least get us some seed money. Mind you, if we're going to lease the billet plant and afford sugarcane seeds, I'm not sure we're going to need to. I think we should do what I was just on about though. I reckon, seriously speaking, I ought to change to storing rather than selling, and tomorrow morning start to shift that to get the full benefit of the sugar factory rather than keep just on selling where you don't do so well. I think I'm going to do that to get the maximum feel, even if it means more work for myself. We'll have to make do with the what we've got, our 2 trailers to begin with, but I do think obviously if we're going to do that, we're going to need to invest in proper infrastructure, curtain cider or a trader with one of the bigger ones to put lots of pallets on, even if that means much. I think there are a couple that you can do that are tractor ones rather than lorry ones, so we'll have a look what's available. Obviously not at this precise moment where we've got absolutely nothing. I see the patch. I'll put over there, and let's just fill these in as well while we're... There's a couple of little tiny patches, and there's that big patch that we missed where we said we're going to come down. Excellent. Let's get this one done, this final corner. This should truthfully be it. There's very little left after this. This is the big patch. Should get contract completed, truthfully. Let's get this corner done. I know it said we'd finish, but I'd like to sort of finish a little bit better than that. I don't mind the little tiny thin strip, but certainly not big massive patches like that. Let's get that bit. It's still not quite to my liking. I don't mind little tiny sections, but that's just one skitter, so there. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's refresh the contracts up in case there's any more at this end. No, I'm not going to keep on. We'll literally leave that. We'll leave this up here though, because there's enough to do a small field, or maybe one more field like this, so it seems silly to take that down. Right, so then, is that what we're going to do? Are we going to... Yes, we are going to do that. So we're going to say... sugar beet... storing. So from this point onwards we're going to start making those, and we're going to, in the morning, I think what we're going to do is, actually, can we still plant by April? Will we see April sugar cane and sugar beet? So by the morning we will know grass is okay. Will just give us a bit of money, because what we'll do is we'll do one run. So for now, let's sleep. I have to be standing on my feet. I'm forgetting myself. And we will do 8 because it's going to be getting... Oh no, actually we will do 7. Thinking about it, we're going into summer, aren't we now? Just the beginning of, or late tag end of spring perhaps. March, April. Oh wow. Yeah, that loaning chest is hitting us hard. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. We have enough. Oh, but that, now that is very, very useful. It's going to absolutely skint us though. Yeah, we've got to be more careful on that, haven't we? Right, how much have we got stored? Let's go down to the telehandler. Let's go into that and get out. We need to grab, we need to swap that. Let's grab the proper tractor, the big one. Okie doke. Oh, down to 70%. Typical. Everything hits your... Oh, it's going to rain later. Oh, are we growing again? Aha, we are. Excellent. Then that answers my question. That takes away the pressure from us. Yeah, this is obviously the last year of growth. Brilliant. We do need to fertilise. And we have our little fertiliser and this got... No, let's just get that done first. I don't want to get sidetracked. This is more like preparation. So that has answered that question. And then I think... Side, it's hard to see. Yes, I can see the attacher. Can't think of its proper. Right, fertilizer. times 2. 1,200. Let's just check that to make sure. Oh, no, it's only little tiny pieces. Let's just get rid of the weed off that one. Oh, and that's only the top section, so we should truthfully be able to do just that top section, because it has changed growth stage. It's literally had a change of growth. So if we just quickly whiz across the new patch that we did ourselves, we should be able to get this into the second. Yeah, brilliant. That is showing the shadow. That's excellent. Right, so that's fully fertilised as well. That is good news. So then, now I did notice, this is the confusing bit, when you Let's Plays crossover. I think it's my other one actually. Now then, I have nothing to plant grass with, do I? Which means I will have planters, beets, subsoilers, mulchers. No, I haven't got any rollers or anything that double up as it is in my other one. I've got one of my fertilisers, one of the weeders, which actually also that's a point. That probably is a cheaper way to go. Is it important now though? I think it's more important that we grab the telehandler and start loading the 2 wagons. Let's put this down. Let's put it back over the other side as well. So keep these both over this side. Grab that. Grab the 2 trailers. Now I need I need to go grab the... Actually thinking about it, I know it wasn't made for it. Yes, I think we have a candidate here. Can I tell that myself? I can indeed. Right, let's get the pallet. Let's get this. My timer is telling me that I have done my 45 minutes, so this is where we're going to leave it. Literally, we're going to load this up, which is perfect. We've fertilised, fully fertilised. Now, did I lime that section? Yes, I did. I remember doing it. Yeah, fully done. Just need to plant field 39, which is grass, which we can do at any time. So that's a point. I didn't check to see how much we are getting for sugar today, or do we need to wait for another day? I missed it. Sugar 1005. That's not bad. Anything over it? That's the bakery, so it's even. That's the closest one as well. Just let go of that for a second. Let's grab the pallet funnels. Yeah, we're going to literally leave this down the other end as hopefully it's a reminder to myself that I need to load that up. That should actually load up quite nicely. We hadn't got that last time. We've also got the blue trailer as well, which we can also load up. We can take 2 things up to the bakery in one go. I think that's the way we'll do it. But I think the bale trailer is a much better idea. We're going to get loads more, maybe 2 across and about 5 or 6 down at least. We'll see if I can do too high. It should get an awful lot, because this was made to take some weight. Bales are not exactly light. Ooh, I've not repaired it, have I? But I have got the mobile workshop, so Do. Excellent. Goodness, it didn't cost us an arm and a leg. Telehandler's seen better days as well. Right, so we need to try and put this in a good position. This is another reason I will be quite happy that the sugar factory is going to be moved, because I did, obviously we only had the one field when we did this. Not that that's the reason I would move it. I would shift and make us some more room and move the sugar cane crop, should I say. Right, we're going to leave it there. What is that black blob? Right, we shall leave it there. What is that? Just soil or something. Right, yeah. So we shall get these stacked next time. Which have we actually got? Sugar, 15 tons. Ah, it's not bad. Let's have a look. Is that 15 tons of just one, or 15 tons? Yeah, it is 15 tons of sugar, which is about 15,000. We on average get about between 6,000 and 8,000, so we are getting half price when we do it that way. So that is fantastic. Yeah, from this point onwards, I think we're going to try. Let me just... let's put those forks down. Don't want anybody spearing themselves. Right, we shall leave that for tomorrow. That's the first job. We should do that, and then hopefully when we've sold those, we'll have enough money to hire the cedar. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. I'd like to hire a slightly bigger one though, like a 6 metre-ish, if it's not too expensive. But there is the way I was talking about. Let's just have a quick look at this. If you look at weeders, there's a 6 metre one. I've actually used it on one of my Let's Plays. In fact, it was one of the reasons I actually bought it. Grassland Care. It is. Is it the gut leather also? Yes, you can also do cover crop with it. How much would that be to lease? £1,000. That's not a lot. How big is it? 6 metres. So you could literally put cover crop in there and plant grass. That'd be an awful lot cheaper than if we went the traditional route, which is if we don't opt for a cedar. Let's have a look. I'm saying that it is. Let's actually check that out. Plant a cedar. Let's have a look. 6 metre cedar. 3, 3, 4. Ooh. That's not bad. That's something I would like, especially for the... that's got fertiliser and seeds. I didn't realise that. I think... have they adjusted that? Because I'm sure that was only seeds last time I looked. Might be wrong. I know it's expensive, but that is fantastic because it would increase the capacity of our fertiliser or our seeder, whichever. Let's have a look then. 6 metre. How much to lease? Oh yeah, that says it all. Okay, yeah, so that proves me exactly correct. So we could go for the weeder option. Oh, that's right, there's these as well, isn't there? No, it was that one that I was on about. Yeah, it's the Grassland Care. Yeah. Can we do it on that? Oh, it's only 3 metres. I would really like to do it on that size, 6 metres. So to lease that is only just over £1,000. We can do that, fill it, and actually plant our grass seed. That would be fantastic. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Right, so with no further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Just thinking about what we're going to do next time. Yeah, we're going to get that out, and then we'll literally lease that. We'll get the grass planted. Soon as planted, soon as we can start to get the silage business going, and we shall start to run that up to the top, and then eventually, when we can, due to the horrible mechanics, nothing else, that's the only reason I cannot for the life of me get this sorted. It will not. We can't get rid of this, and we can't put up with that. It is literally just down to game mechanics. I've spent quite a few minutes trying to get this right, and it goes up and then it goes down, but it never ever settles. It just will not let you do anything. So because it's down to game mechanics and not down to me thinking, oh, I want this in a better place, I will allow it. I'll get rid of it once it's completely empty, and we shall move it up to the flatter ground at the top. And then, I mean, obviously we're losing some of the crop, but I don't mind that. And then we shall literally, I would like, imagine you can see the contours of this land, how unflat it is, so I think it really is best to stay as a field. But this top section, this is much flatter. The sheds and things like the productions, I think this is going to be perfect. So yeah, I think we'll move the factory up here. Still got like a little bit of, I think what we'll do is what I used to do in FS19, I will flatten this in an area big enough that I can put the productions factory down, so that we don't take any chances and we don't get that happen again, what happened down the bottom. But anyway, they're the plans. That's the plans that I have afoot. And for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.